In this video, I'm going to be creating 3 squads based around this new Player of the Month Raheem Sterling card, a 300k team, 600k team, and finally a 900k team. Also, just before we get into the video, only a small selection of my viewers are actually subscribed, so make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get into this video. So this Raheem Sterling card, he looks very, very good. And of course, in the squads, he's only going to be in that one position, which is going to be in the left wing. Very agile, very quick, very good at shooting, got very nice passing. Definitely a worthy left winger in your team. And I think he costs around about 300k, which is perfectly fine because he looks brilliant. So getting into the first squad builder, I'm going to be starting with the 300k team. And of course, let's start with Raheem Sterling. And like I said, only going to be in one position in this team. And that is going to be in the left wing position, because where else are we going to play him? Slot him straight in there. Looks very nice and cozy. Very good player. So, in at the striker position, right next to Raheem Sterling, we are going to be putting in a very good player who is quite unique, and that is Keane. Keane, he's not as elite as he used to be, but the thing that's great about him is he has a green link to every Premier League player in the league. Doesn't matter what club they play for, doesn't matter the nationality, green link, and also he looks very nice. But let's move into the right wing, and that is actually going to be another City player. And you'll probably already figured out who this is going to be, and if you've used his, I think, his Ice or Fire card, you would know he is a very good card. And we are going to actually be putting in Gabriel Jesus at right wing. You can put Salah in here, but Gabriel Jesus is a lot cheaper, and he is actually very, very good. Going to score you a lot of goals. Very quick, very agile, great player. And moving into the centre mid spot, we're going to. I've actually just realised something. I've made a mistake with the formation in this one. The formation is actually the CDM formation, so I do apologise for that. But in the first CDM, we are going to be putting in a player who I would recommend trying to get him out of this team as quickly as possible, because he's not up to the scratch really of what we want. But we're going to be putting in Pogba. Now the reason why I have put him in the team is because he has got that great passing, has got that good strength, going to be very good and solid in that midfield. It's just the fact that he's not very quick and he won't be very good at turning, which of course can be an issue. But let's move into the centre mid position, where we are actually going to have the penalty merchant himself, who is actually a cam. You probably already know who it is. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes, who has actually been terrible this season, if I do say so myself. Very, very good cam, very cheap, going to do an absolute job, can ping a ball, can pass, can shoot, everything is fantastic. And let's move into the CDM, and now this is going to spoil the hybrid sort of set of this team, because I am going to be going to Ligue 1, and we are going to be going at, we need centre mid. Where is he? There he is. Wijnaldum. Now, Wijnaldum is very, very cheap. That's sort of why I've put him in the team, because he hits the 300k budget quite well. But he's not going to be fantastic, so you can upgrade this guy. But he actually does link perfectly to our centre-back spots, who are going to be very, very good. And I think we all know who it's going to be, don't we? It's going to be Kimpembe, who is still ridiculous even now. Right back, again, I think we all know, don't we? It's going to be Hakimi. Very, very rapid, this guy. Very rapid. Personally, I didn't like him myself, but everyone uses him, and apparently he works for them. So there must be something good about him. I think it's just pure pace. And we are going to then put Marquinhos at centre-back as well. And actually, I need to switch these two around, because we're going to be putting in a certain player at left-back, and we need different connections. But goalkeeper is going to be no one else but Donnarumma. He is absolutely incredible, this guy. He's so tall, 6'6". He's probably your best chance at being a goalkeeper that can actually save shots, because most goalkeepers on this game are awful. But Donnarumma is the most yeah, he's probably the best option at saving. And left back, we're going to go with possibly the best left back in the game. And before you guess, no, it's not going to be actually Mendy. We're actually going to put Hernandez in. Theo Hernandez is just something else in this game. He's an absolute beast. But yeah, so this is the 300k team, and let's move into the 600k team. And here is the second squad of the video, and of course Sterling is going to be at left wing where he should be. He's not going to be in centre back in this formation, he's going to be a left wing. And at striker we're going to have a familiar face, which is of course going to be Keane, who is of course going to be Keane because, like I said before, he is got that perfect green link to everyone. He's actually a good quality striker and very affordable for the price that we have for this team. So let's go to the right wing position, who is going to be a player called Mohamed Salah. I think everyone knows this guy. Very, very quick, very, very good dribbling, amazing shooting. Going to be an absolute beast on that right wing. Now this team's front three is just going to absolutely tear people apart. There's so much pace there, so much shooting, everything's fantastic. And let's move into the centre-mid, and actually I need to change the formation on this one. I need to change the formation to the 4-3-3 flat, not the 4-3-3 with the 2 CDMs. But let's go to who's going to be our first centre-mid, and our first centre-mid is actually going to be the absolute smile merchant himself. What am I doing? I need to go back there. The absolute smile merchant himself. I think we all know who this is going to be. N'Golo Kante. This guy is very cheap now, around about 100k, and for the player that you get, that is an absolute bargain. He's so good. But let's go to the other centre mid, who is going to be another player who is okay. This player does cost you 200k, but we'll go back to League 1 here. But he is an absolute monster. Where is it? Is he CDM? I think he's CDM. CDM. There we go. We're going to have Guendouzi. Now apparently this guy plays like the cheap hullet, so fantastic. That's all what we want. Great, lovely, love it. And then centre mid is going to be a player who is a little bit cheaper. It's kind of to help save the budget a little bit. I need to figure out. I think he's a cam. Okay. Alright, don't expect this player to work miracles because he will not. He's a decent player who we can fit in the team and he will do a job for you. But like I said, don't expect him to work miracles. And at right back and centre back, we're going to have some familiar faces again, which is going to be Hakimi because, like I said, best right back in the game, next to Kimpembe, who again one of the best centre backs in the game. So why not? And then we're going to switch it up with the centre back and left back, and we're actually going to go in goal. We're going to go with. We're actually going to go to the Liga, and we are going to put in, where is he? Courtois. Very similar to Donnarumma, very, very tall, very, very good at saving things. Going to get to those top corners a lot better than a goalkeeper who isn't as tall as him, which is fantastic. So let's now have a look at this. So if we go to left centre back, we can go and put in Alaba. Now I don't understand why this card is so cheap. He's okay. He's 5'11", but look at that card. It's ridiculous. It's so well rounded, and bear in mind you've got your stopper and then your sweeper, so that's all you need. And left back is this time it is going to be Ferland Mendy because he is an absolute beast in this game. I do think Teo's better, but I thought we'll switch it around, and also to get the good chemistry on Alaba, we have to put him in the team. So yep, that is the 600k team, and now let's move into the 900k team. So this is the third team of the video, which is the 900k team, and I'll tell you what, this team is disgusting. It's very attack heavy, but the attack is just vile. It's so good. So of course Sterling is going to be in that that left wing position, like I said before, and in centre mid we're going to have a player who, I am going to be honest here, I didn't like the normal gold card for De Bruyne. However, there is something about his informed card that is absolutely disgusting. My mate has him, and it's possibly one of my favourite players in this whole FIFA. He's just ridiculous. I don't know how best else to describe him. He's just stupid. And left back we're going to have João Cancelo, very, very rapid. Not got the best of strength, but we kind of just need him to be as long as we can put a hunter on him. We can put not a hunter, a shadow, maybe a sentinel, and just boost up that pace a bit more, and then we can We just need him to just be quick and agile, which he is, so he'll be good for us at the left back position. And of course, he gets that strong link to Kevin De Bruyne. And now, if we go actually up to striker here, this player is a FIFA legend in my eyes. Absolutely beautiful player, and it could be no one else than Di Natale. I have this card. He's amazing. I love him so much. And he is going to be up at that striker position. And the fact that this card is now 250k is generally stupid. That's the most maddest thing I've ever seen in my life. And at right wing, we're going to have a player who I hope my team sign, Chelsea, at some point, because he is sick, and that is Chiesa. Look at this card. Fantastic. That's all I need to say. Brilliant card. And at centre mid, we're going to have another absolute beast. See, the Serie A, the thing with the Serie A is so underrated and it's so cheap, and this team is ridiculous. So we have Barella. At the other centre mid position, we are going to have a card that I don't see used very often, and it's very cheap, and it looks generally absolutely incredible. And that is going to be, where is he? There he is, Tonali. Look at this for a box midfielder. His shooting's a bit dead, but the rest of it, gonna be sick at defending. Great, beautiful card. And now the defense, because we save a bit of money, it is of course going to be the classic defense of Marquinhos, Donnarumma, Kimpembe, and finally, of course, Hakimi. So this is the 900k team, and I think this team is fantastic. I think it's really overpowered, which should be for the price you're putting in. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Most of these teams, I have put custom tactics in this video because I feel like most of these teams, you can kind of change the formation and sort of adjust it to what you want. So I'm not going to fix the tactics because these teams, they're not fixed around a specific tactic. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.